How many times can you use watch in a sentence?
I'm like watching. We're like
Watchin',
watching.
watchin'.
Anyway,
Watchin',
watching.
watchin'.
You want to put the wine down?
You put the wine down.
Do you see what I put up with?
Okay, ready? Hey, empty nesters. Hey, empty nesters. We've alluded to this Empty Nesters Unite box that we keep talking about. We have one winner who gave us this suggestion of the thing about Pam, Shannon D. Waddell. So here's what it is. Cute little box, Empty Nesters Unite.
Yeah.
You open it up and it says, take
A ride
with us.
Okay.
And that's us. That says Empty Nesters Unite, our QR code.
Just hold your phone up to
then
that and you'll be able to.
A little card comes with it. Why don't you read the card?
All right. So here's the card that comes with us and it says, Empty Nesters Unite. Hats off.
Wait.
You
An
put it on.
empty nester
There you
hat.
go. Hats off. Life begins when the kids move out. It's time to party.
And you get a little digital clock.
Uh-huh. If you play your cards right,
Little empty nester cards. We all know how much we like to play cards. Go ahead.
you can write your next chapter. 2
empty nester pens, which I will tell you, these are my favorite pens.
They are.
I hoard them.
Yep. Take a shot
Empty nester shot glass.
of the sweet life.
Empty nester sugar fina tequila grape sours.
Yeah, and by the way,
These are yummy.
they're really good. If you ever get pulled over, just say, I've only had a couple, officer. And join Empty Nesters Unite. Don't forget to tag us.
Empty nesters unite.
I'll tell you, how clever.
Luggage tech.
How clever are we?
So,
super
a
clever.
whole box of empty nester goodies.
Yep.
We're going to send anybody who gives us a recommendation for a Watchin.
That we use.
That we use. Okay, that leads us into our next
What you watching?
Because we have somebody who gave us a suggestion.
That's right. Do you know who it was?
I do.
All right.
Her name is Denise Townsend.
Denise Townsend.
Come on down.
Thank you for your comment. We absolutely did watch
Outer
Range. You know what? Kind of interesting.
You know what's really interesting
was
is,
really interesting.
We use the word interesting. I said to Zeus,
Yeah.
what do we do if we don't have a positive review? I don't have a negative review. I don't have a positive review. I have a question mark review.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's not it's very different from what I expected.
I thought it was going to be like another version of 1883, which we already reviewed, but I thought it was going to be similar, like, because we love westerns, and that's usually what happens when there's a popular show.
Yeah, Outer Range.
Everybody else jumps on the bandwagon, and it was nothing like we thought it would be.
Nothing. And who stars in it?
Josh Brolin.
Josh Brolin, who we love. He's a really good actor.
Yeah, he really is.
Basically is a rancher out on the outer range, and he stumbles across something that is very unique, and it has something to do with kind of the UFO stuff that took place.
We think. It's the typical good versus bad.
It's kind of like Yellowstone throwing a UFO.
That's exactly what it is.
Right? It's Yellowstone with a UFO.
Okay,
Your
so
thoughts?
I have to tell you, there's one character in there that Zeus and I have been following for years and years and years, and he's a character actor, and he always kind of
Incredibly talented.
He always plays a bad guy.
Yeah.
And his name is Will Patton.
Will Patton.
Will Patton. He's a great actor, and if you know who he is, we're going to put him up on the screen. If you look at his filmography,
It's
he's been in
IMDb. Yeah.
What does IMBD mean?
IMDb.
What is
That's a website that if you want to look up any actor, actress, anybody in the business as far as production also, you can find anything about them. I think I'm even in there for card sharks when I worked as a production assistant.
Okay, anyway, so I guess IMBD.
I am
Internet Movie Database.
Internet Movie Database. Thank you, Spencer.
So we have this joke. We saw him years and years ago in a movie called No Way Out with Kevin Costner. He plays this like really uptight political analyst, and in the very end, he kind of goes crazy. This guy's really good about going crazy. So we have this thing because in the very end, he goes, Scott. So we always say, I don't know, when somebody's freaking out about something, we go, Scott. So I have to tell you what we're drinking tonight.
Oh, that's right. Scott. I'm drinking Scott wine.
Scott wine. Actually,
Here.
this is really good wine. Well, not really good wine.
It's not Scott.
It's decent wine. Anyway, I like Will Patton. If you look up his IMDb,
Yeah.
you will see that he is a very diverse character actor. And he's Scott. What else you want to say about Outer Range?
You know, we haven't said a lot, really,
Do we ever?
as usual.
Do we ever?
But how many episodes? 8 episodes? Mm-hmm. There's 8 episodes. We've watched 2. No, how many have we? No, we've watched several.
Because Denise Townsend
Yes.
told us to watch it.
We
and
started watching
We appreciate your comments,
Yep.
Denise, and we will send you a box if we can figure out how to get your address because we don't have DM capability on a group.
She doesn't know what she's talking
Facebook.
about. I'll reach out to you. We'll get it. For
Anyway,
sure.
we're dying to give
All
away
right.
these boxes because Denise Townsend told us to watch this show. We were dedicated to finishing it.
Yes.
There's also a little element of this show that it's just intriguing enough that when each episode ends, you say, I just want to see what the heck they're talking about. I just want to watch one more episode to see what they're talking
It
about.
leaves you hanging. It's not like a cliffhanger, but it's a. Did you get that? Okay, let's watch one more. That's kind of our motto. Did you get that? Let's watch one more. So that's what we've been doing. And I think you had said that it's kind of Twin Peaks like.
Well, it's like they're trying to
It's
do
like this-
Twin
it's a little
Peaks,
campy.
Twilight Zone,
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino, but it's also, we want to be a little campy. I thought it was a satire. You don't really know.
Yeah.
So we had started this scale of recliners. No,
Yes.
What were they called? Lazy Boys.
Lazy Boys.
And I would give this 2 Lazy Boys.
Wow. I'll give it 3 Lazy Boys because I'm the one reaching out to our friend who made the comment.
Really?
No. Anyway, we watched Outer Range. Very interesting, very quirky, very Yellowstone with a UFO. I think that's the best way to.
Yeah. And here's what I like. We really appreciate everyone's comments.
Yep.
We read them all the time. They make us happy. I think Slater is hiding the bad comments from us because we haven't had any. We don't have any bad comments. But just the fact that because Denise recommended this to us, we want to watch it.
Yes. And
We're
so we
still
did.
trying to watch that one show on HBO Max, but HBO Max keeps crashing on us.
What is it?
I think it was The Tourist.
Oh, yes. Well, that was another comment. So please comment below. Tell us what you're watching, and we will watch, and then we will tell everyone what we're all watching, and then that way we can watch together.
How many times can you use watch in a
Can you?
sentence?
I'm like watching. We're
Watch,
like
watching.
Anyway, watching.
Watching.
Thank you. We'll see you on the next episode of What You Watching.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Empty Nesters.
Empty
Unite.
Nesters Unite.